on his back. And that was a nice pass by Zach LaVine.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams didn't light on the pump fake. Here's Homlgren, the number 2 pick in 2022, has his first 2 in the NBA.
I'll tell you, boy, I really want to see Patrick Williams hit the offensive glass a lot more.
Yeah.
A lot of times he gets caught floating around the perimeter. And once he sees someone going to the basket, he should be dive cutting and trying to get some tip done.
Gilgeous-Alexander shut off. Some Craig came over to help on SGA. That opens up Wallace for his first NBA 3.
Again, SGA.
I
mean, if you're getting to the foul line and you're getting fast break points, you may not have Gilgeous-Alexander. I mean, you watch Oklahoma City's threes, they are in the flow of their offense in their half-court sets.
So, Shai, depth of the West is something that we'll talk plenty about, especially as we see a lot of Western Conference teams really going. As Homlgren knocks that one down.
Goodness.
Remember, he was a...
Obviously off to a slow start. They're playing good defense to keep it close, but you don't want to give this team, spot this team, those kind of points.
Gilgeous-Alexander weaves into an elbow jumper, and the Thunder have the first 7 points.
Well, he always goes at his own speed. He is not going to let you speed him up. He's going to take the shots he wants to take. That's why I love the ball game.
You mentioned at AC, this was a Thunder team last season. It was terrific at protecting the basketball. Corner 3 is true. Dort connected. Gilgeous-Alexander this time is tested by Isaac Okoro as JB has seen enough of Gilgeous-Alexander. You're going to have to deal with Okoro here as Dort the basket. You're going to have that to go. And that's what they did. Deals to Giddey. Now Homlgren. The shot clock shows 10. Gilgeous-Alexander works on Wade. Tries to clear himself. Wade stays down. Tough shot, and he hits.
Not allowing him to pass over the top. But Jokic likes to throw.
As Homlgren tees it up from downtown, and there's the 3.
That's just perfect because he had that kind of a game on Friday night.
Basketball, they're putting Asar Thompson on the opposing team's best players. You see Thompson on SGA. Little kick out pass as Homlgren spots up and drains that 3. As Chet Holmgren's been shooting it well from the...
Of course, he's heard a ton about his build and his body type, but ultimately, anybody that has worked closely with him, the word competitor cannot be excluded from the conversation about Chet.
Josh Giddey,
obviously starting in Brandon Ingram's absence, trying to find some energy for this Pelican squad.
Mid-range by Gilgeous-Alexander and by McCollum, Monica.
Absolutely. Listen, the teams have sort of reversed what we saw in the first half, right? Oklahoma City, to me, has been rushed and has settled for looks that I think they can get after the ball swings a couple times.
And 1. Jones really battling defensively, switches onto Homlgren. Alexander out front. Jones on him. 5 on the shot clock. Dort left wide open. Broom service.
Dort gets that look because Williams cuts through. And it's funny because I saw Williams cut through and I'm like...
One more into the corner. Alexander against Daniels. And switches on to him. Got a bigger defender. In traffic, what a time.
I tell you what, the way...
Very young, very willing passer. I thought it was really interesting is Homlgren off the slip pass from SGA. And he's got another finish. Particularly from three-point land, he's got 3 threes.
That's pretty much his game as well.
Balanced stride there from SGA. Their offense here in the 4th quarter. Trying to find the foothold. As SGA looks back toward Mark Daigneault. Wheels around, finds Chet Holmgren at the free throw line. Isaiah Joe yet again. That 3 drops in, and it's a big one for Joe. As SGA looks back toward Mark Daigneault. Wheels around, finds Chet Holmgren at the free throw line. Isaiah Joe yet again. That 3 drops in, and it's a big one for Joe.
He could have attacked.
Inside of 5 minutes to go, first quarter. Pull up Gilgeous-Alexander. That's automatic. Average rise.
Jalen Williams to Gilgeous-Alexander. What a combo they are. Each went for 30-plus against the Suns, and Gilgeous-Alexander with 9.
Gilgeous-Alexander. Dropping it back to Chet Homlgren, and he will pick up a foul and flip that home.
Just take what the defense gives you. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is trying to front you, let him do it. They'll throw it over the top. You got momentum going to the basket.
Gilgeous-Alexander step back three. These are ones in the scouting report where you're just like, hey, you have to take away. He'll evade 8 straight. 7 the other night, and the first one tonight.
So you're a prophet now. You said he wasn't going to go 7.
He's not going to go 7 for 7, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Only Utah and first and second chance points.
Shai the line, but Homlgren the finish.
They're trying to switch it late.
Warrior lead is 10, but it's definitely got a little Thunder momentum going right now. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander hitting that 3. The case, but when you don't foul up 3 and a team hits the 3, they have a lot of momentum heading into overtime. Gilgeous-Alexander hits another.
All right. I mean, I'm going to point that out to you before you do your homework and you come back at me saying, well, wait a minute, there were some guys injured last year. But he actually deserved to be on the number.
Williams will be the one to try to check SGA. He's under a lot of confidence in running offense through Chet Holmgren. A lot of time to work with here. Dort as Kobe White gambled in the pass and then left Dort wide open. And that'll force Billy Donovan to call in quick time. More three-point shooting on its squad coming into this year. Get more downhill basketball, more three-point shooting. But it just has not translated. Under a minute to go here in the first quarter. Holmgren patched up the 3. Instead, he will drive, and nobody there to slow him down as he goes right. Chicago's going to be pushing to try to get the offense going here in the early minutes. But Shai is taking his offense to another level in the first. Those tosses, Michael, where the only way he was going to get it is if he got it and gathered it with one hand.
All the Philly players were on the ground because they didn't think he could make that play from back there with one arm.
Snuck in behind Embiid. Giddy pushes it up. That shot is in. And so the Thunder, after the quick
advantage, just let it. But the officials got to do what the officials got to do as he went over the backboard.
Easy way to help game flow. Holmgren on the flare out, and he knocks down another 3. That's his.
Out each side, Mike Conley wide open in the left corner.
He hit 6 threes on Sunday against the Grizzlies. Homlgren left open and hitting. He's averaging 26.
That becomes a 5-point swing when Shai, usually reliable with those layups, didn't get it. LeBron on the other end getting wide open underneath. Nice find. Shai put it right there for him.
You know, he does so many things well now. Besides the lead NBA steals right now.
He's going to turn 39 in December. December 30th. Shai, step back shot, and he splashes it in. SGA's got a Thunder 3. So Davis already with 15 first quarter points. SGA with 11 as we're under a minute to go. SGA making his move on Prince. That time he got fouled. Prince a little late on the closer. You see him at times, so he'll return back to that all-star form. He hasn't been an all-star in 2 years, but he's had some really low games. And Homlgren returns the favor on the other end, goes right at him. Just all the miles that he's put on, all the games, still able to produce. Homlgren on slip pass. Pulls it back out, tries to run a little something as he goes to work on AD. A little turnaround shot, and he got it to go.
42 was sort of the liminal season between their 2 years of rebuilding where they won a combined 46 games. And then now being a team that's worthy of competing for the... With under a minute to go. Dallas having been down by 21, which is where they were a moment ago after the Giddy 3 before the lively dunk, and then Shai pulls up. Here's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Oklahoma City, by the way, they're out of timeouts, but this timeout works. They move.
As we come up on 3 minutes, Shai doing his best to try to sell the contact. Bounces off, still gets it to go. Didn't get the whistle.
Personnel to the offensive glass. They're trying to get back on defense.
SGA, boy, cuts right through that Warriors defense. Has himself another layup.
Kind of doing a good job of poking holes in the defense of the Warriors.
Right now, nobody can defend SGA, and it continues. Boy, SGA getting whatever he wants.
Poking holes in the defense of the Warriors.
Right now, nobody can defend. SGA, and it continues. Well, SGA getting whatever he wants. Tried to get there, but he was stopped and stunted by Wiggins. So SGA tries his turn, pulls up for the shot, and we are tied at 115.
I'll tell you a lot of big.
Wallace getting the start in place of Lou Dort, who is out tonight as he rolled his ankle. Still able to stay in the game as Josh Giddey's three, and from the corner, splashes home.
And then skip pass.
KC. Another 5 minutes to go here in quarter number 2. Giddey sees a little bit of space from the outside as he dots the corners. Not going down for and having some productive minutes. In year number 2, still so young. Trying to get a feel for the game. Step back three on the way from Isaiah Joe. Boy, that is a pretty shot.
I thought so.
Shai dumps it up. There's Chet Homlgren to cap it off.
The crowd here.
Truly, I think that, that is the lowest the Blues have been because a lot of people are not back in their seats yet from halftime as Homlgren is able to knock it down. But I think that the way that the fan has reacted every time coming out of the locker room.
You got to imagine that was something mentioned at halftime as well. As Chet Homlgren quiet in that first half. Only 2 points, has 4 now for the game. As Giddey puts it on the deck, goes reverse, count it.
He's able to finish off the shot.
22 assists on 25 made baskets for Sacramento.
And I think that is a big, big stat as SGA gets that. Yes. For him, 2 guys off the bench, Monk and Ellis in double figures.
Here's Chet. He's been quiet. Gets the left hand to go. Chet Homlgren. Bank teller. He's got 8 assists.
Just the movement alone in this game is so much different than against the Clippers on the road.
Ooh, big time 3 right there.
This is a very critical period.
Loosen up the inside.
Nuggets have won 17 of the last 21 against OKC, so they've had some good success. Now Chet Homlgren inside with the left-hand land. Must have been looking at video or something. Now Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, great pass under to Homlgren, who's back in, and he dunks it.
See, and that's that we talked about last game. When you switch, you can't switch on.
Knocks it down. Leonard played really well against Memphis, and once again, Zubac just hanging around the restricted area.
Memphis is going to slow down at some point in time. You just got to figure out if you can force it to slow down in this next $140 before halftime.
Shai got underneath, nice drive. Had to step on Davis. And he
lights out from downtown. So you'll take that air ball, is what I'm saying.
He didn't airball it on November 28th. Nice drive. SGA had to step Gobert, couldn't block it. Giving him 1 for the chin up on the rim.
Yeah.
And then another 1 for the slap on the backboard. Dort lines it up from the outside. There's another 3.
Know that. I'm an 80s, 90s guy. I know that.
Yeah, you just didn't have the green light. That's it.
Just didn't see me last year. As Shai drops the 2 corners where the Thunder had some leverage. Head coach Chris.
She's been a little tougher defensively with McDaniels on SGA.
And the mismatch you want right here with Rudy Gobert.
Oh, somehow kept the pivot for down. The brilliance of SGA continues. In this 3rd frame. That is gotten a lot closer as Homlgren on the flyby from Taj Gibson pulls up at the free throw line and buries it. Just a patient.
New York, he's got 8 first quarter points. Both teams shooting well from 3 to open things up. Homlgren in the lane and he puts it away. And the Nuggets take timeout. So. Gilgeous-Alexander again.
He just got that shot. That is.
He's already way up there too. Chet, that is some tall timber on the floor. Keep an eye on that matchup.
2 true 7-footers. Homlgren got to his spot, shot it right over the top of White.
But Boston's transition looks really hurt them. That's something OKC is focusing on in this second half. Another focus is on moving Boston defensively with ball movement and playing with pace to get those good looks like that, guys.
Well, there's a good look from J-Dub. As Aaron Wiggins coming into the game midway through this third quarter. Shai, little misdirection. So he's makes his way up right to the cup. Pass, but too much lead from the Celtics defense if they have a 10-0 run. And they're looking to slow it down. Homlgren outside. The Celtics have put Tatum on SGA. Different from Pritchard or Derek White. Shai passes over to Homlgren. Homlgren loads up another three. And that one rattles in as he's out some massive fourth-quarter
So the Nets now 9 turnovers tonight. Gilgeous-Alexander, feathery touch. OKC just trying to chip.
SGA and Homlgren working a little two-man game. Lee in the paint. Dumps it off to Homlgren. That's with 13 points. There's SGA, what he does best, get inside your paint.
And what made that
this game against a very good defensive team in Houston, continuing right here in this first quarter, the way they're spaced and moving ball.
2 assists on their first 2 scores is Gilgeous-Alexander, 25. Gilgeous-Alexander, was late on the pass, but found Homlgren for the reverse slam dunk. The slender slammer. Lead, a 12-point first half for Jokic. Minute 30 left in the half. The rookie, Cason Wallace, knocks in the corner triple. He's
cross court. Then we'll have another 3-city road trip at the end of January. As Shai rumbles down the lane. The spark off the bench. Not considered a score by any means, and SGA's been scoring all season.
That arc. A little mid-range.
They gave it right back to Homlgren straight away. That's 2 in a row from downtown. They're going to call it a long 2.
The threesome named Williams, all of them. Right. We're going to see them all. Yeah, and they can put the ball in the basket.
Homlgren for 3. Got it. Boy, he'll stretch the floor for hitting. But it's still a 13-point lead, the largest of the game, and there's only 3:54 to play. But a gimme layup underneath by Kenrick Williams. And last year, really scary for the Lakers. Gilgeous-Alexander, he is the man, and here he goes. All the way to throw.
Oklahoma City commits into the paint. They leave the back door open. And John Collins now with a 12-point back inside. Gilgeous-Alexander.
Getty for 3.
Getty goes double.
Chet setting screens out of the perimeter. Shai, head down. Nice floater. Right over Ayton.
Did a good job of putting
left hand for Wembanyama inside. Incredible agility for 7'3". Giddey with a nice weak side cut.
Touch and strength by Jeremy Sohan with the reverse.
That's his first field goal of the game. Alexander with a quick sit dribble and 1.
Get it. They're going to work take their time, and they should. Gilgeous-Alexander. It'll be Wallace.
He was shot ready. He was shot ready when that ball was in the air. Exactly.
Right, and he got into it. Gilgeous-Alexander breaking it off for a step back. Gets the triple. That's why he's starting in the All-Star.
And now it's 15-9.
Okay, good way to come out of the timeout if you're the Pistons. And now let's see if you can get a little stop here.
Gilgeous-Alexander hooks and hits.
He has a lot of moves. He was in the layup line and just shy of being introduced as a starter, George, when that decision was made.
John Vogel gets a 3, fighting his way inside. Isaiah. Gilgeous-Alexander to the basket for a score.
J-Dub sets it up. SGA. And defended by McDaniels. Out on the perimeter. See McDaniels trying to get up in his grill. Shai on the deck, left hand, high off the glass, and he's got himself a
Another circus shot inside.
Started out with those threes he knocked down in that win by the Thunder in Minnesota.
Another assist coming up SGA. That's the second one he's had. The spot up three.
Like when I play in my church league, I'm standing out there shooting threes. That's painful. That's a lot of contact going in the basket.
Well, the Thunder getting some friendly bounces at the rim. You don't want him getting downhill and getting to the rim. Shai spins, pulls up. Looks like McDaniels just got on wood.
Just not really giving the Nuggets any clean look.
Shai going to work on Brown. Outside, open shot. It's Homlgren for three, and Chet Homlgren makes it 73. Gowan's second player for Charlotte in double digits. Shai back it down Martin. That's Cody Martin, his brother Caleb Martin on the Miami Heat. Was on Miami Heat season ago. SGA yet to take a shot so far until now.
You can hear head coach double shot.
Real slow third quarter. Kenrich. And that three is good. Kenrich was left to go. Trailing 101-100 after that Trent three. And coming out of the timeout, Shai once again to the outside. Short has himself yet another three as the Thunder go back on top by 2. Gives the Raptors a 114-110 lead. Homlgren, that three is good from the outside, and OKC will take bounce pass. Got it right back, but misfired from three. The Thunder still trailing by 3. Shai keeps the dribble alive, nice swing, scores with a left hand.
Gilgeous-Alexander, no foul. Drives in on 6. 19 points against the Bucks. SGA stops and pops. He started 1 of 4.
They got to the point where they're putting together some really nice connections game to game.
They leave Homlgren alone, and he drills another deep triple. 16. 8 in the first half.
There's really no pace to this game right now. Just some half-court on this end.
Again, you leave the big man open, and he makes you pay. 3 triples in the...
Does a great job of getting to his body. It's the shot block now.
Marketing scores his goal.
It's good closeout.
Marketing scores his 20th. Yeah, they close down with the pass out to a wide open now.
That screen, they don't give you room to move at all in that situation.
Can't move, can't set too wide of a base. Right. And that's too easy for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander down the lane. Half with Chicago. They traded him to Washington. They almost gave him away, which confused me at the time. Another wide open three. Giddey had time to line up the ball. Yeah. 3-point play for Gafford. For his career, 67% on the line, about 71% this year. Chet for 3.
Oh, that's a good-looking stroke.
Sure is.
That close to the box. You know what? That's a good thing for the Thunder because he's one of those guys who's got a lot of up and under moves and gets you into foul trouble when he's dribbling.
Nice drive, hard take. Lou Dort putting his head down, getting right to the cup.
It's a stop by the Thunder.
Shai going to work. Step back shot. Ellis on him, and he puts it in.
Out of bounds play. And he barely moved. Barely moved.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Should you say 5 for 5?
And 7.
All-star for the 9th time. He was in Indianapolis, as was SGA. He's got the ball in his hands. For the Western Conference, Shai. That time, he got that step back three, and he sticks it. Good area in the NBA. This time it's Powell defending SGA, but SGA getting his spot outside the block of the baseline.
Duff Thompson right there at the rim as he was going for the dunk.
And again, if you don't get into Chet's body, that's going to happen.
He will block your shot.
It's better with their passing. You just have to knock down that shot.
more, so you got to find a way to defend.
Wide open, a guy shooting city. This defense has gotten really stingy. Second in the league again are the Thunder in net rating, trailing only the Celtics. They are legit. Shai, Gilgeous-Alexander.
See the second unit get out and run, and the struggle was second half. The Rockets could not defend. Too easy.
Devin Booker, obviously, because he is the master at controlling possessions and making good decisions.
They run a little stack pick and roll. Gilgeous-Alexander lost it. It came back to him. Prospects of all-NBA defense, all defense this year. He said if he was guarding the media, he'd be first team all defense.
He has been problematic all night for Oklahoma City.
Gilgeous-Alexander weaving through rush hour traffic and cashes out. You know, his trainer, Olin Simplis, told me that
Davis, when he's in the post especially. Okay, one Jalen Williams is playing. The other one is out with a knee injury, but it's not anything serious. Chet for three, and he rattles it in.
That's what Chet can do. He can step out, stretch the defense, which really helps.
Back-to-back triple-doubles that one season, and one of them was a perfect triple-double.
I vaguely recall, yes.
Against the Timberwolves.
You're asking me to go way back in time, like 5 years. That was a long time. Homlgren on the exchange of possession swings over to Dort, and he knocks.
Decision maker from there. He's the only center that has that right now.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander off the Homlgren screen, drills one outside.
Tough assignment for him, even though he's got the size. Now it's Rozier with SGA. Always willing to pass when he sees the crowd. There's Homlgren, who's been so good shooting the basketball. Go up against this Miami defense. And it's set. Shai stops, pulls up. That one goes in. 14 points. Efficient night for him. Shai already with 8. Making 11 in the fourth quarter. Years old, was a two-way player. That contract got converted to a full guaranteed deal. It's looked good for Memphis so far. Giddey missed the last three. Not going to miss that three in the corner.
Done a masterful job of moving around the pieces on the chessboard. You're talking about 8 to 10 pieces at a time, rotation-wise. Always looking around, finding those angles and those driveways to the basket.
Shai stops on a dime, pulls up right over to Smith. And SGA starting to get a little more comfortable. And it's the Pacers with Halliburton on the other end. There's a rare time where SGA has been Indiana back up to a double-digit lead. Now the pressure trying to build a little bit for OKC, but that'll do it.
Leading by 9. Can push it into double digits here. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 16. He backs Lively out. Gilgeous-Alexander, shot fake, contact, count it!
Makes a fantastic decision, and then Luke does the rest from there. Great first half for Santi Aldama.
SGA fadeaway jumper is in.
Out of Baylor, still just 20 years old. The Jazz feel like they might have the point guard of the future. Chet Homlgren hangs in the air, took a little bump from Collins, and then
John Collins usually doesn't miss that close to the basket.
Shai gave it right back to Homlgren. Homlgren slices in, hangs long enough, and finishes with the left hand. Showing the bounce. It's this young Jazz team with the effort here in this first half to wipe out that double-digit lead. Trying to crank up the defense. Giddey off the catch. That three splashes hard. Good job. And that is Collins with 9 points. Dort not on the floor for OKC, so it's Casey Wallace getting the start. There's Chet Homlgren. 19 points. They have thoroughly controlled this fourth quarter. Shai's going to get that one.
Ball out, so the 7-2 footer couldn't get it. Excellent move by Grady Dick.
You see me, now you don't. There's Homlgren on the inside.
And a 2-point lead for Toronto.
Somebody has to get in front of him, Matt. You know, you could pass it, but you got to get your post-up position, acknowledge it, and make sure you get it to the players.
Homlgren on the inside, and the bucket is good.
Getting himself an opportunity, but he's playing both sides of the ball.
Out of Santa Clara, Homlgren knocks down the 3. Santa Clara, the last couple of seasons they've had.
Inside out. Man, Najee trying to stay in front of him. Yep, breaking it off. Good breaks. Side. That wasn't available. Homlgren on the bench.
Watch Homlgren in that short area.
Man, the bounce. With the easy one inside.
They're picking this zone apart.
Herb runs into it. Trying to get the 5th or make it the 6th on Herb. He's already got 5. It'll be for a time. Gilgeous-Alexander evens it up at 112.
Come back up with the ball and blocked it off his body.
Gordon, 3-man over the top, and it's tied at 11.
And Bucks over and didn't turn the ball over. That was just 3 turnovers for the Thunder, 12 for the Bucks.
And that's got 2 in a row coming out of the third quarter. Chet Homlgren 5.
They were going to throw me on. That's what's so fun about the NBA this time of year, folks.
And the only 3 seeds they've been to summit in the Eastern Conference, 1, 9, and 10. There's a bucket that the Thunder really wanted to get. So they won 16 out of 19 games.
Yeah, they kind of went on like a retool just over mid-season.
Shai got tripped up, flicks it up.
Little State Farm audio assist right there. Approaching 3 to play here in the third. Gilgeous-Alexander only crept right by Nance and burrows for 2.
The way he did Lou Dort go one-on-one, because if he can sharpen his edge against Lou Dort, who's an unbelievable defender, you can score against anyone. Don't you think?
Joe, you're absolutely right, Reg. I coach kids 1 and 2. JV's offense in the post.
Gilgeous-Alexander, little pass down low, and Giddey was waiting for it.
Really nice play by.
It's only a 1-point game here, my friends.
Gilgeous-Alexander. Ingram is there. Nice defense. Shot clock at 2. Step back 3. Bullseye.
I said it last game. He's like a left.
And the update right now on Zion is that he's going to be reevaluated on Tuesday. So that's after game 4. So it seems too little too late, Kevin. Like you said, no one's overcome an 0-3 deficit. But there's hope for his health for the future. It's just you got.
I know you're alone on the block, but we're going to see what you can do out here at the 3-point line.
Trying to shoot. SGA at the elbow. Homlgren to Giddey. He's been red hot. He'll fire the 3 and he hits. 3 3-pointers in the quarter. 9 points for Giddey.
Luka Doncic trusts him in his game.
GM Nico Harrison made 2 huge acquisitions, as you mentioned, with Washington and Gafford. Gilgeous-Alexander so smooth as he gets to the rim.
For OKC, in part because of the defensive presence from Gafford.
Thunder 1 of 8 from the field. They're down to 38% shooting, yet they still have a 1-point lead. Joe is in. Joe can shoot it. That's a 3.
Nice set out of a timeout. You talked about him turning the ball over on offense either, allowing their defense to get set, which has been superb here in the third.
Lively back in. He replaces Gafford. The jumper for Dort. Got him.
And Lou Dort, and you see why. Great defense and just incredible offensive execution for the Thunder.
25 second chance points for OKC. Corner. Another.
Slow motion. And he just found his spot.
Still able to create space, those long strides and slow movement. Homlgren, a line drive, push shot. Gets the front rim and in. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Homlgren on the wraparound. Yeah. And the 3 goes for Chet Homlgren.
Yeah.
Here's Shai, 9 of 14 from the floor. Just 2 free throw attempts. Got a drive on Washington. Spins, kicks. Wiggins penetrates, floater. Good. His first lead of the game for the Thunder. In game 3 with the series tied at 1. Gilgeous-Alexander yet to take a shot. No assists, no rebounds yet in the game.
And they got the switch.
And
Gilgeous-Alexander knocks down the mid-range shot over Gafford, too.
Look, you got to be happy if you're Dallas because everything is in the painted area. You're getting free shots in one-on-one situations.
Giddy in the corner, driving on Gafford, and he gets the roll. Well, Giddy, as Mark Daigneault told us, been big quickly. Dallas led by as much as 9. That was in the first half. Shot clock inside of 10. Gilgeous-Alexander. That Shai sway as he moves to his left and creates.
That take a lot of pride in their play. For P.J. Washington coming back home, which has been a huge difference for him. Gilgeous-Alexander, the smooth stroke.
Block parties of all sorts tonight. Gafford, of course, Jones, Lively, all incredible rim protection as
Giddy out for Gilgeous-Alexander, 8 to shoot. SGA, spin, jumper, book it. And once again, a weak side rebound to Gilgeous-Alexander. Chance to tie or take the lead depending on shot selection. SGA takes it at Hardaway. Oh, that's ridiculous! Shai Gilgeous
had 16 points in the first quarter, so I expect one of those guys to try to get going, setting the tone early.
The launch. Homlgren connects for 3. Gilgeous-Alexander, switch. He's got Gafford. Oh, the blow by and slam!
Contributions early.
And you get the sense Jason Kidd is looking for more offense, looking for some guys that can make things happen on that end.
It's all about making adjustments in the playoffs.
Gilgeous-Alexander, master of the mid-game.
And mastering, keeping SGA out of the middle.
And the pressure they're putting on OKC offensively. They're shooting 56% from the field. They've only attempted 2 free throws. Gilgeous-Alexander works in, over Green. Another smooth delivery. You talked to Jason Kidd as we did pregame. He talked about it's okay going through failures to figure out who you are. Gilgeous-Alexander off 3 ball and bring it to single digits. Gilgeous-Alexander on a switch. Gafford there defensively. Back inside for SGA. Kick. Williams. Hard drive. Williams. Scoop shot goes.
And you saw Williams do that.
This is a Thunder team that went 33-8 at home during the regular season. Homlgren! A serious...
Derrick Jones Jr. has been great. Gafford, Lively. Obviously, Luka gets the credit for the total team effort.
Off the kick ball, Giddy lays it in. 42.4 on the clock.
For the Mavs, they've scored the last 10 points, back within 1. Shai penetrates, hangs it, finishes. Gorgeous move by Gilgeous-Alexander. 15 first half points. Gilgeous-Alexander going to get it, guarded by Derrick Jones Jr. Now on the switch, Lively's got him. He drives, floats it up, and the throwdown.